President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is currently facing intense criticism following his Independence Day speech happening today, which many Nigerians have described as empty, disconnected, and lacking direction. One of the most vocal critics was a prominent Catholic priest who boldly declared that Nigeria has no concrete plan under Tinubu's leadership. This is a very heavy criticism, very heavy one. I wish others will emulate this and come out boldly to criticize what is not good. According to the priest, the country is sinking deeper into hardship, sinking deeper, and it is very clear, very apparent that Nigeria is sinking very, very deep into hardship with no vision or efforts to revive the economy or address the suffering of the masses. He accused the president of surrounding himself with greedy politicians and known looters who have no interest in the welfare of the people. Only looters who have no interest on the masses, the poor, the plight of the people. They don't care. The priest lamented that no sector in the Nigeria is functioning. No sector in this country is functioning at all. Education first sector, health sector, no sector works, infrastructure, nothing is working at all. From education to health, security, infrastructure, everything is in shambles. He questioned the logic behind celebrating independence when the nation is still in chains of poverty, unemployment, and insecurity. His message, though fiery, resonated with many Nigerians who have praised this very priest and praised his courage for speaking the truth. Social media have been flooded with comments from citizens who share similar sentiments and are frustrated by the lack of tangible progress. No tangible progress at all. They see the priest's message as a reflection of their daily struggles and the growing hopelessness in the land. Some called it the most honest feedback Tinubu has received since assuming office. Others say it is high time religious leaders stop being silent and stand with people in times of crisis. The backlash again against the president's speech shows the growing disconnect between government and the governed. Many citizens feel that Tinubu's administration is out of touch with the reality and focused more on politics than governance. That is the problem with Tinubu's leadership. He's focused on politics rather than governance. That is the problem. The priest's words have sparked national conversation, with many asking if Nigeria is truly moving forward or backward. Some politicians analyzed that Tinubu needs to act fast before public trust erodes completely. The boldness of the Catholic priest is now seen as a symbol of resistance against bad leadership. Nigerians are watching closely, hoping that the government will respond not with intimidation but with action. As the heat grows, the nation awaits to see if the criticism will lead to real reform or be ignored like others before, because that is what they normally do. They will ignore it like others. Either way, the message is clear. The people are tired and with their voices are rising. This is what is actually happening now. This priest is in Lagos right now, Mosino. He's in Lagos. He said many things about these very people. Here in this success media, I will show you what the president said and what this priest really said. We are going to just go into the details, full details right now, and share it with you so that you see what is happening and then you air your view. You understand the situation of the country. Everyone needs to understand this. Anyone in Nigeria needs to understand this. So right now, we are going into the full details. If you have never subscribed to this very channel, please kindly do so. Click on the subscribe button. Click and get more information, updates on what is actually happening in this very country right now, because it is getting hot. Click on subscribe button because we have more updates to show you, tell you what is happening now, verified news, everything happening. We're going to show you that on this success media. Let's just go into the details of what president said and what that priest actually said. As Nigeria across the world marks its 5th anniversary after independence from the Britain colonial rule, from British colonial rule. Rather, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated the country, describing the anniversary as a day of reflection on the significance of this day and our journey of nationhood since 1st October 1960. According to him, profound social, economic, and political challenges have tested Nigeria's independence for decades, but the country has survived with tremendous progress across sectors, especially the country's economy, which he said has experienced significant growth since 1960. This is the full speech. Fellow Nigerians, today marks the 65th independence anniversary of our great nation's independence. As we reflect on the significance of this day and our journey of nationhood since 1st October 1960, when our founding fathers accepted the instruments of government from colonial rule, let us remember their sacrifice, devotion, and grand dream of a strong, prosperous, and united Nigeria that will lead Africa and the beacon of light to the rest of the world. Our founding heroes and heroines, Herbert Macaulay, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Sir Ahmed Bello, Margaret Ekpo, Anthony Enahoro, Ladoke Akintola, Michael Okpara, Aminu Kano, Fumilayo Ransome Kuti, and other nationalists believe it was Nigeria's manifest destiny to lead the entire black race as the largest black nation on earth. For decades, the promise of our independence has been tested by profound social, economic, and political challenges, and we have survived. While we may not have achieved all the lofty dreams of our forebearers, we have not strayed too far from them. In 1965, in 65 years since our independence, we have made tremendous progress in economic growth, social cohesion, and physical development. Our economy has experienced significant growth since 1960. This is what the president said, and many said no, it is never. It is never. So the Catholic priest, Monsignor John Aniago, has decried what President Bola Ahmed said and countered him greatly with many voices and many points. He has decried the state of the nation, warning that Nigeria has racing backwards due to leadership failure and entrenched tribalism. Speaking at the inauguration of the St. Leo's Commandery 1010 and Our Lady Seat of Wisdom, Laws 887 of the Knights of St. John International in Ikeja, Lagos, Aniago lamented that the country had continued to sideline competent citizens in favor of ethnic consideration, thereby weakening its leadership pool. This is what he said. Right now, people are not valued for what they can do or who they are. The first question asked is, which tribe are you? In the process, we'll lose the services of people who can really work for this country because we discriminate against them, he said. The outgoing parish priest of St. Leo's Catholic Church, Ikeja, added that this culture has left Nigeria with second-rate leaders, even third or tenth-rate leaders. According to him, this explains why the nation lags behind its peers. The cleric said, Nigeria of today cannot be compared with Nigeria of 40 years ago. Certainly, you cannot compare Nigeria today with many other countries on our own continent. If you list the 10 best countries in Africa in terms of progress, Nigeria will not be among them. Maybe not even among the 20th. He urged Nigeria, particularly leaders, to uphold values of accountability, honesty, integrity, and meritocracy, demanding that everyone be given a level playing field, regardless of what tribe or region. This is what this man said. But will Mr. President listen to this and adhere, adjust, and work according to the directives? He will not, because he is into politics, not governance. That is what is happening, and that is the Nigerian problem. That is why Nigeria is not progressing. He never talked about banditry, kidnapping, insecurity all over the nation, and even the lootings that has been order of the day. Even showed evidences of what happened with the FCT minister. But the president have never said anything or present a speech about that. Even the EFCC have closely and relatively gone blind towards those things. No trace. They are just gone blind. This is the man that said everything, criticized Tinubu openly. He doesn't need to hide anything because the truth is there. It is apparently seen. The future of Nigerian youths are bleak. No one cares. Graduates are roaming the streets. Nobody cares. You are on your own, finding means to survive. That is why we have a lot of crimes. The high rate crime in Nigeria is becoming unbearable because youths are heading towards destruction. Crimes instead of value orientation, because there is no way for you. Tax up and down. Yet they are not doing anything with those money realized from the tax. IGR, nothing. So this priest has been receiving accolades, applause from Nigerians for speaking truth, for speaking against impunity, recklessness and backwardness in Nigeria, which have actually subjected Nigeria to the least progressive nation in Africa. This is what is happening now. So Catholic priest destroys Tinubu's speech. No progress, no vision. That is final. Please kindly subscribe to this very channel for more news and other things happening in Nigeria right now, because it is getting heat. We are bringing to you every verified news, everything happening. Hence it drops. You hear it here, raw as it drops. So kindly subscribe for more updates and on this and many more. Happy Independence Nigeria. We pray that God on his infinite mercy will rescue Nigeria from heading this Bermuda Triangle, because it is really heading towards Bermuda Triangle. It is sinking, heavily sinking. Thank you so much and have a lovely day ahead. Happy Independence once again.